Alright, let's go. Anime game.
Deep in space, a research station was suddenly struck by a cosmic storm.
Yeah, it's that game. How it's called.
15 years later, its survivors are living peacefully. But the threat of another cosmic storm is coming up fast.
You probably have to catch up on Dreamlight.
Maki and Omura, two young explorers, must now brave galactic dangers and save all that's left of their home. Teamwork is key in this two-player co-op adventure. You'll need a few tools to survive. The scrap hook grabs and moves platforms so you can carve a path
We're
forward.
saying 24 and 60 FPS together.
The liquid launcher blasts water to activate mechanisms and cool down scorching surfaces. And the beam cannon fires a stream of super hot heat to destroy obstacles, open doors, and more. Use the tools together, and you might discover unexpected solutions to puzzles. While exploring, you can encounter strange life forms, or opt for a detour and take a little travel break. With GameShare, two players can adventure together locally or online if one person has the game. Can these two brave explorers save their home? Orbitals launches exclusively on the Nintendo Switch 2 system this summer.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to today's Nintendo Direct Partner Showcase. In this presentation, we'll be focusing on games from our publishing and development partners coming to the Nintendo Switch 2 and Nintendo Switch systems. What you just saw was Orbitals, launching exclusively on Nintendo Switch 2 this summer. We hope you're looking forward to this intergalactic co-op puzzle adventure. Okay, let's take a look at some upcoming Nintendo Switch games.
I was almost going to assume it was Chrono Trigger, but no. I probably wouldn't mind playing that game. I have to, but it's not.
In the waters of Issei Bay, on an island where legends of mermaids have been passed down, a tale of mysteries and curses stirs. The latest Paranormacite mystery adventure is coming to the Nintendo Switch system. The story follows Yuza Minakuchi, a boy who works as a pearl diver. One day, while gathering on the seafloor, he encounters another version of himself. This phenomenon is just the beginning. Soon, other strange incidents begin to plague the island. A girl with no memories, strangers searching for treasure, and a housewife investigating victims of drowning. Speaking to those involved is a natural part of the investigation, but you'll also need to search deep within the waters of Issei Bay. As each of their motives intertwine, the story connects to the mermaid legend told centuries ago. Paranormacite, The Mermaid's Curse, launches on Nintendo Switch, February 19th. Pre-orders begin later today on Nintendo eShop. Battle for World Glory! A new Captain Tsubasa game is kicking its way onto Nintendo Switch. Choose from a roster of over 110 characters, representing 22 teams. Score with powerful shots from the original work, as well as newly added special moves that give passes, blocks, dribbles,
You can like attack your opponents and not get penalized.
Go on the offensive against elite
that's
competitors
fair.
as you aim for victory. Gear up for sensational soccer action when Captain Tsubasa 2 World Fighters launches on the Nintendo Switch system this year. Next up are games heading to Nintendo Switch 2,
There's only like
including
what?
some
3
games
games
that
that
will
were
also be
announced, but
available on
that's okay.
Nintendo Switch. A life or death fight for survival begins. It was a normal day until a cave-in befell the city of Tokyo. As the dust settles, our protagonist, Anne, discovers an underground world deep below the metropolis. But she's not alone. Creatures called Xeno populate the unknown expanse. If you're found by a Xeno, it's game over.
That's like the most
Fighting
brutal
is
death
not an
animation
option,
ever.
so quick thinking and decision-making are vital to your survival. Analyze their patterns and find the best route to make your escape. Activate traps in each area to lure and ensnare any stalking Xeno. And by using GameShare, up to 4 players can share controls, including Anne's movement and camera adjustments.
Okay, that's
Whether
kind of
locally
strange.
or online, coordinating with your friends is key to making it out alive. Survive the subterranean depths in
Why would you have like separate controls for each player?
Tokyo Scramble.
Just so strange.
Launching exclusively on Nintendo Switch 2, February 11th. Pre-orders begin later today on Nintendo eShop. Awaken your Viking spirit. Battle, build, and conquer in this massive survival game. How you go about it is entirely up to you. You could start by gathering materials around the woods.
I'm like arc.
Fashion a bow and arrows to hunt wildlife and prepare meals. With an axe, you can chop trees to build a house. Yikes, don't
like
get hit
Minecraft.
by falling trees. Build pillars, install beams, construct walls,
Yeah, definitely like one of
make
those
the roof, and even add
survival
a
crafting games.
fireplace. Now you're safe, even from the cold. Wait, is this ventilated? Don't forget the chimney too. By upgrading your crafting stations, you can make items of higher quality. And once you've built a ship, set sail on the high seas to reach new lands.
Why does like the textures are so
And
low
create
poly
even
or low
more
res? I mean,
strongholds. Plus, up to 10 players online can explore this vast world together. Now, go forth and survive in Valheim, launching on Nintendo Switch 2 this year. Find your way forward in these games. Return
One
to the
night.
kingdom of Hallownest
This
and
game's
fight
already
back
out
the
before.
infection in this upgraded modern classic.
okay,
Dodge,
this is Switch
dash,
2
and
edition.
slash through this 2D action adventure platformer, now with enhanced visuals and improved frame rates on Nintendo Switch 2. Equip charms to enhance your abilities.
Wait, was this game in like
Deal
30
magic
frames on the
damage
original
using
Switch?
upgradable spells while
didn't
exploring
look
the
too
vast
intense.
interconnected map.
For this type of game,
Descend
doesn't look
into
too
a
intense to
world
run
of
on Switch.
insects and heroes when
Okay.
Hollow Knight.
Maybe there's a
Nintendo
120
Switch 2
FPS option
edition
for this one?
launches
I
on
don't know.
Nintendo Switch 2 later today. Nintendo Switch 2 players who have Hollow Knight on Nintendo Switch can upgrade to the Nintendo Switch 2 edition for free with the upgrade pack. eFootball, reborn from Pro Evolution Soccer, is coming to Nintendo Switch 2. Build out your club, sign legendary players, and compete in tournaments around the globe in World Tour mode. Join an exciting competition where national teams face off every 4 years in the International Cup Tournament. Or play with friends locally or online to prove who's at the top of their game. Experience the excitement of soccer and aim to be the best in the world when eFootball Kickoff launches on Nintendo Switch 2 this summer. Travel through 4 ages in a brand new HD 2D action RPG.
Oh yeah, this game.
Explore
I'm still not
the
gonna
age
bother
of
with any Square
safekeeping,
Enix's
the
games.
hero Elliot's own time. The age of reconstruction, when humans nearly went extinct. The age of magic, a time when spells flourished. And the age of budding, the birth of human civilization. In each age, the scenery and citizens of Elliot's hometown will change. You can also obtain some weapons and magic unique to certain time periods. A story spanning time will soon begin. The Adventures of Elliot, The Millennium Tales, launches on the Nintendo Switch 2 system, June 18th. Have a
Bomberman?
blast with Super Bomberman games from the Super NES era. Play the first Super Bomberman.
So why
through
does
to
this
the
get a Switch 2
culmination of the
edition?
series, Super Bomberman 5, including titles previously unreleased worldwide. The Famicom versions of Bomberman and Bomberman 2 are also included. Plus, there's a brand new Boss Rush mode, as well as Game Share support.
Okay, it's just for Game Share.
Super Bomberman Collection launches on Nintendo Switch 2 and Nintendo Switch later today. The unknown
Oh,
journey
Final Fantasy VII
continues.
Rebirth. Okay.
Back then.
The second entry in the Final Fantasy VII Remake series is coming to
I
Nintendo
thought they were going to
Switch
hold
2.
this off until like, I don't know, next year.
In
something.
pursuit of his arch nemesis Sephiroth, Cloud Strife and his comrades escape the city of Midgar and embark on a journey across the vast world. Traverse the planet on chocobos, wheelies,
Yeah, only in Costa
in a
del
buggy,
Sol.
or other modes of transportation. Team up with allies in battles, blending action and strategy. If you'd like to focus on the story, there's also a boost function to make combat easier. You'll also find various activities scattered across the world.
Yeah, like
allowing
lots of
you
mini
to take
games.
a break from the action.
You're mine.
And as you interact with your allies, their affinity toward you will grow and impact how the story unfolds. What fate awaits Cloud and his crew in their pursuit of Sephiroth? Final Fantasy VII Rebirth launches on Nintendo Switch 2, June 3rd. Pre-orders
That's not too
begin
far away
later
then.
today on Nintendo
I'm still not
eShop.
gonna get this one because I already played it on PS5. Alright, Snowy then.
Vitals stable. Awakening subject. Hugh Williams.
While investigating a lunar research station, an injury befalls spacefarer Hugh Williams. With him is Diana, an android called a Pragmata.
There you are. All better.
Classified as unauthorized intruders, the two are targeted by the station AI, which sends enemy bots after them.
Come on, gun work.
These bots have near impenetrable armor,
I think I can help.
but with Diana's hacking skills, you can break down their defenses.
Initiating hack.
What the heck was that?
By moving the cursor through panels toward the green goal, you can hack the enemy bots.
There's no time to explain. Shoot now.
Once their weak points are exposed, fire away.
I hacked it.
Depending on the nodes you pass through, you can modify the damage and effects of a hack.
Okay.
Each split-second decision can change the outcome of battle.
Almost also surprised this game is running smoothly in like 60
What
frames.
truths will the
So
two
this
find
game
in
looks
this
pretty intense.
AI-controlled lunar station?
So it's not one of your bot buddies?
Overdrive protocol. Initiate.
Yeah, baby. We did it! This is how we say good job.
And what will Diana learn on this journey? Pragmata launches on Nintendo Switch 2, April 24th. A demo will be available later today on Nintendo eShop.
Okay. That's pretty interesting.
We hope you're looking forward to fast-paced combat and exploration with a unique combination of hacking and shooting. Let's continue with more headlines. Journey to the Lost Lands.
So we're gonna see only Nintendo Switch 2 games coming on that platform?
Become a legendary Turok warrior in this intergalactic action shooter. To stop an alien threat from destroying all human life, you'll journey solo or with a team of warriors online and battle all sorts of primal creatures in ferocious combat. Swap between first-person and third-person perspectives as you unleash weapons, melee attacks, and special abilities to devastate foes. Extract DNA from fallen enemies and the environment to upgrade your arsenal, evolve your mantle, and unlock even more abilities called Echo Sinks to gain a greater edge in combat.
They look like characters from Avatar.
As you venture across breathtaking worlds, you'll unravel the mysteries that ultimately hold the key to saving humanity. Turok Origins launches on Nintendo Switch 2 this fall. Uncover the
Okay, no, we're
truth
still
of
seeing Switch 1
Xanadu.
games on the way.
In a Japan where Kyoto is the capital, another world exists that's encroaching on our own. A world where monsters roam free. A boy named Rei must use his newly awakened powers against the threat as he joins Hirasaka Academy, a school for gifted students. The Academy's goal? Conquer Xanadu, the great labyrinth rumored to be the origin of this other world. While traversing the labyrinth, hone your abilities and reshape the terrain to expand the range of your
Kind of like
exploration.
a 3D
Take on
Metroidvania.
dangerous enemies in 3D action RPG combat. Use your powers
And
to
also Metro
overcome
3D.
foes.
Okay. It's sort of interesting.
Outside the labyrinth, improve your stats. And spend time with your friends as you prepare to conquer Xanadu. The battle between man and monster begins. Discover the truth when Kyoto Xanadu launches on the Nintendo Switch 2 and Nintendo Switch systems this summer. Check out these anime-style games.
Amazing.
It's time to evolve in the latest
Digimon
Digimon
story?
story game.
My brother wanted me to play the
One
Digimon
day,
story
a
game,
powerful
although I don't
blast
think I want to
causes the
stream
world
it,
to
but I'll
collapse
probably play on my own time
and
if I have
sends you
to.
8 years into the past. With over 450 Digimon to collect, adventure through the human world and digital world to save the future. And on Nintendo Switch 2, you can select Quality Mode, playing in 4K at 30 frames per second, or Performance Mode, playing in Full HD at 60 frames per second.
Okay.
Digimon Story Time Stranger launches on the Nintendo Switch 2 and Nintendo Switch systems July 10th. Pre-orders begin later today on Nintendo eShop. An adventure set high in the sky is soaring in. Form your party from a roster of over 20 characters, each
I'm
with
not
their
even
own
sure if I want to buy
fighting style.
Digimon Story on Nintendo Switch 2. My brother told me to get
Channel
this,
the power of
the
teamwork
first one,
and summon
but because it's got like
mighty primal
exclusive
beasts
content,
to
but I probably don't
vanquish your
care. I just
enemies.
want to play on
You can
PlayStation
also
if I
team
have
up in
to.
local or online multiplayer. Grand Blue Fantasy Relink Endless Ragnarok launches on Nintendo Switch 2, July 9th. The latest Monster Hunter Stories game is flying in. Your monster allies, called Monsties, can learn special abilities through a ceremony called the Rite of Channeling. Raise your Monsties as you travel the world. The lands lie on the brink of disaster. Monsters are on the verge of extinction. And the riders trying to save the world will have to contend with an even greater threat. Monster Hunter Stories 3 Twisted Reflection soars onto Nintendo Switch 2, March 13th. A demo will be available later today on Nintendo eShop. Save data can be transferred to the full game once purchased. New titles are joining the archives.
Okay.
3, 2, 1, go!
Rave Racer, published by Namco in 1995, speeds into the Arcade Archives 2 lineup. Aim for first place in a race against your rivals. And get ready for a new line of home console titles. Console Archives is on the way.
Okay.
Doraemon.
That's totally out of nowhere.
Sonic Wings Special. And more will be released over time. The first wave of Console Archives titles includes Cool Borders
Like penny snowboarding.
and Ninja Gaiden 2, The Dark Sword of Chaos. These titles will be available on Nintendo Switch 2 later today.
Okay. Or I thought they were like near the end of the presentation. So like there's still like some time left until it's over. There's a Switch 2 edition in Dreamlight Valley, and it's coming out on my birthday. That's nice. So I'm pretty much gonna stick with the PlayStation version because I'm still getting the best experience this way. Maybe that version will have mouse controls since there's an upgrade for it. Ocean 3. I didn't really play the other ones.
Wake up, little June.
Why are you hiding?
Let's make some noise.
We found another body.
Resident Evil
Your
Requiem.
eyes on the crime scene.
When a string of mysterious deaths occurs across America, FBI analyst Grace Ashcroft is captured by the suspect while investigating the case.
What did you do to me?
In her attempt to escape, Grace comes up against unknown threats. A limited supply of healing items and ammunition are at her disposal. Will she confront the threats head-on, or save her ammo for the next encounter? For Grace, Impending doom is always close at hand. Meanwhile, another agent working for an anti-bioterrorism organization is also on the case. Leon S. Kennedy.
6 survivors of Raccoon City, all dead from the same thing.
With his physical prowess, Leon can parry an opponent's attack.
Ooh, he just parried a
then
freaking
strike to
chainsaw.
break the stunned opponent's
Crazy.
stance in close quarters combat. He can fire from a distance using handguns and rifles, or use an enemy's weapon against them. Leon has a varied arsenal of attacks at his disposal. This game features both third-person and first-person camera perspectives, and you can change your perspective at any time.
Okay.
There are multiple difficulty options available, including a mode for less experienced players that features aim assist. Guide Grace as she attempts to escape unprecedented terrors, and Leon, who relies on strength to carve his own path. What will they discover when their fates intertwine? Resident Evil Requiem launches on the Nintendo Switch 2 system February 27th. Pre-orders are available now on Nintendo eShop. Resident Evil 7 Biohazard and Resident Evil Village will also be available the same day. Horror-filled excitement awaits, whether you play these games or Resident Evil Requiem
I
first.
gotta like play these games even though I'm
Plus,
not gonna
a
stream
Nintendo
them.
Switch 2 Pro controller
Ooh,
featuring
that looks
original
cool.
art is releasing alongside the games.
Resident
Amiibo
Evil 2
figures
Special
of
Edition,
Grace
the 2 Pro
and
controller.
Leon will also be available.
Oh, there's even
this
an
summer.
amiibo for it?
You
Damn.
can scan them to receive in-game weapon skins.
Okay. These people are crying over
Resident
this.
Evil Requiem, the latest entry in the Resident Evil series, is launching later this month. You can also look forward to a creator's voice video featuring a member of the Resident Evil Requiem development team. The video will release in the near future. Next is our last announcement.
What's it
Hey
gonna
everybody, from all of us here
it's Todd
at
Howard.
Bethesda Game Studios. If you're like us,
What's it gonna be,
Nintendo has
another
meant
Doom
so much
game?
to you
I
from
don't really
your
care
early
about
days of
it.
gaming to now. It was incredible for us to partner on the original Switch, and it was just such a great piece of hardware and also so personal when you play. We're excited to finally bring a number of our franchises for the first time to Nintendo. We hope you all enjoy the journey.
Vault Dwellers, welcome home.
Okay.
Fallout 4 Anniversary Edition is emerging on Nintendo Switch 2. Scavenge, shoot, build, and create
That's pretty cool. We're getting
alliances
Fallout
as you
4.
reshape the wasteland and what remains of civilization. Every choice matters. Fancy yourself a smooth talker or pining to pump up your power armor? Choose from hundreds of perks that fit your playstyle. Every road leads somewhere new, from the heart of Diamond City to the shadowy corners of forgotten vaults. The Commonwealth is packed with stories waiting to be uncovered. In addition to the base game, experience 6 official expansions and over 150 Creation Club items to expand your adventure. Grab your Pip-Boy and traverse the wasteland in Fallout 4 Anniversary Edition, launching on Nintendo Switch 2, February 24th. Pre-orders begin later today on Nintendo eShop. The year is 1937.
Indiana
Sinister
Jones.
forces are on the hunt for an ancient power.
Sorry, I have this
and
game on
only
PS5,
one
so
person can stop
I'm fine,
them.
but it's still cool at least.
Embark on a globe-trotting cinematic adventure in Indiana Jones and the Great Circle. Set between the events of Raiders of the Lost Ark and The Last Crusade, Indy will journey around the world to uncover the mystery behind the Great Circle. From the pyramids of Giza to the sunken temples of Sukhothai and beyond, use your wits to infiltrate historic areas and solve fiendish puzzles. Or use your whip to face off against dangerous foes and explore a world full of daring escapes and unforgettable encounters.
Watch out!
Adventure calls when Indiana Jones and the Great Circle launches on Nintendo Switch 2, May 12th. Pre-orders begin later today on Nintendo eShop. Explore the vast
Skyrim?
landscape of Cyrodiil in The Elder Scrolls IV
Oh, it's
Oblivion
Oblivion.
Remastered.
Okay. I thought it was Skyrim because I'm
this
like,
renowned
haven't we
open-world
already seen this game
RPG
enough
now on
times?
a Nintendo system for the first time. Freely customize your character to match your playstyle. Then adventure amongst an unforgettable cast of characters.
By the grace of the gods, I serve Tamriel as her ruler.
And fight back the Daedra to close shut the jaws of Oblivion. Master ranged or melee weapons. Wield powerful magic, or use stealth skills to best your foes. In this remastered version, character models, weapons, even rocks and sweet rolls have all been meticulously recreated. Combat animations have also been
4K.
updated to give them a modernized touch. Plus, the Shivering Isles and Knights of the Nine
The muffins look
expansions
even more
are included
realistic.
alongside the main story to take your adventure even further. Step through the gates once more when The Elder Scrolls IV Oblivion Remastered launches on the Nintendo Switch 2 system this year. We hope you're excited for these games from Bethesda Softworks. That's all for today's Nintendo Direct Partner Showcase. Thank you for watching.
Okay, this direct was okay. There's not really much that excited me other than Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, because there aren't a lot of games that I wanted to see or was hoping, but whatever. It's Nintendo. They'll just do whatever they want to do with whatever game's coming out. But still,